Hey guys, Steve Pulaski with Front Row Steve here as always, and well, I don't know. I like this set a lot better, and you know what? You may have seen that I've taken down the original episode 8 on bringing in the BS. I didn't like that episode, I thought I could do better. So you know what? It's gonna be 2 more episodes to the season finale, not including this one, and so keeping you guys waiting. Who knows? I could just delete every 8th episode after a few days, and the season 2 of Front Row Steve will never end. But well, we're going to be talking about Survivor today, and guys all know I love Survivor. I even made a video, episode 6 of season 1, talking about surviving Survivor. So now I'm going to just recap overall of how Heroes and Villains went. You guys may have seen my blog post on the topic, probably not, but I'll link it on the side just in case. And, well, was it really the best season? Did Heroes and Villains live up to the name, the best season of Survivor ever? Personally, I thought Samoa was a little bit better than this. Well, not Samoa, Micronesia. I thought Micronesia was a bit better. Don't know. But I did love the cast for this. Now, listen, I don't like Suri. Don't like Parvati. I didn't like a couple people. I'm not going to say them all in all by name. I didn't like Sandra to begin with either, but, I can't help it. She won. So I didn't like everybody on this season. But the thing about it was, though, it was cool to see they come back. I didn't like Amanda. I didn't like I said, I don't like Suri. I don't like Parvati. I don't like Sandra. But the thing is, though, it was cool to see them come back because you know what? They are what they live up to be. Suri and Amanda are heroes, and Parvati and Sandra are villains. So now I stated before that I was looking forward to see Tom, Coach, Boston Rob, and even Russell and Randy. But the downside was here's how they got voted out. Here's how they got voted out in order, but let me just show you guys. Do you see any piece of paper telling me who got voted out? I don't see nothing. I don't even see nothing on my presents right now, so let's try. I'm going to recite who's gotten voted off, and I've memorized it. That's just how big a nerd I am. Sugar, Stephanie, Randy, Suri, Tom, Tyson, James, Boston Rob, Coach, Courtney, JT, Amanda, Candace, Danielle, Rupert, Colby, Jerry, Parvati, or Russell, Parvati, Sandra. So that's how they got voted off, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be surprised that I know that by heart. But, so, overall this season was kind of a disappointment, though. I was mad because Stephanie was voted off so damn early, and I was pissed about that. It's just, though, that personally, I think that Stephanie deserved a longer treatment. Same with Tom, same with Boston Robs. I mean, getting Sugar out was an alright move. Stephanie was terrible move. Randy, they called Randy weak, but Randy went up against James in the challenge, so you can't really call him weak when he's up against some 6 foot tall guy who's really strong and stuff. You can't call him weak. I mean, he's like 50 and James is what? I don't know, 30 or maybe late 20s. Getting rid of Suri was an excellent move. I was applauding after that episode, I was glad. I don't like Suri at all. Getting out Tom was a mistake because James got injured, but instead they get rid of able-bodied Tom and keep James. Wrong move. I just won't win. Tyson wasn't. I don't really care about. I didn't really care about Tyson. I mean, it was fine seeing him go, but I think he could have stuck around longer. I didn't really watch him on Tuckingtons either, or Tuckantons, or whatever it's called. James, great move. Should have done that second episode instead of Stephanie. Then after James, it was Boston Rob, which was a pretty bad move. But Russell did a good move for that. Now that he just started voting them off one by one after Rob went. Coach was a pretty bad move. I could have saw him going to the final 5. And I did start liking him. Like before the season, I loved James and I hated Coach. Now it's a flip flop. Love Coach, hate James. Courtney, bad contestant overall. JT, well, people call him stupid for giving away the idol. I would call this stupid move too, but the thing is, though, he didn't know what Russell was like. Nobody knew. This was airing while this was being shot while Samoa was airing. So, you can't really blame him for what he did. It was a stupid move, I would agree, but not the stupidest. I think, James getting voted out with the 2 idols in China was even stupider than this. Amanda, but still, you don't give an idol to a villain. That's really retarded. Amanda, it was a decent move. Hey, getting rid of her, I mean, she was like Boston Robin in Girl's Body, to quote Russell. Who else? Candace. I didn't really know much about Candace, so whatever. Danielle, I thought was a mistake getting rid of, because if Russell would have took Jerry and Danielle to the finals, he probably still would have won. He probably would have won, because Danielle didn't do a damn thing, and neither did Jerry. But of course they award the wrong winner again. Rupert, I was surprised to see him get this far, but I knew he wasn't gonna win. I just somehow knew it, that he wasn't gonna win. Then they got rid of Colby, and Colby was a real jerk this season. I'm telling you, ever since Australia, he's never been the same. Australia, he was excellent. He was like the winner of every challenge there. All-Stars, he started sucking, and even this season, he was just a shame. Just don't come back to Survivor. He should have been replaced with... Suri and Colby should have been replaced with Yowman and Ozzy, in my opinion. But I know they didn't accept their offers. Or I don't even think Ozzy was asked, which was a shame. Same with Yule. That was just a shame. Jerry, I still think that was a bad move. And then the final three, let's get talking about this. What's his name? Russell, Parvati, and Sandra all went to the final three. Sandra got 5 votes, Parvati got 4, Russell got none, which is a shame, because the jury, I swear, the jury never awards the right person anymore. They always got to pick the person who's the one that sneaks behind everybody, who goes under the wing, who doesn't do anything. That's not the way you play Survivor. Parvati was a conniving schemer, but how does she get more sympathy than Russell? Outwit, outplay, outlast. Not outshun, obey, outshun, outcast. It's not that. It's outwit, outplay, outlast. Now, are you telling me Sandra outwitted the contestants? She did a little bit, but it's not like she was ever behind the plan of people getting out. Her strategy from the whole game was to get rid of Russell, and she failed, just like Russell said. Yep, award her with her failure. Then outwit, outplay. Then we got outplay. Now, probably the worst contestant in history, and you guys are going to think I'm quoting Russell. I'm not quoting Russell. I'm just stating the truth. She was horrible in challenges. Half the time, she didn't do anything. Half the time, she would sit around and bitch. She would just sit around, sit out, and just, be like, yeah, I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy either. I don't like him. Let's get rid of Russell. Yep, and then, what do you know? Her plan screws over again. Sandra was absolutely worthless. The only time she ever did anything was when she looked for that damn idol. Then, outlast, I'm willing to bet that if Sandra and Russell were put out in the middle of nowhere in Samoa for however long before they crack, I'm guaranteeing you Russell would outlast. And that's the thing, though. This season, like last season, Russell gets screwed again. It's a shame. It really is. It's a shame to see a player who does his best and plays the right way. Not the right way, but it's just so confusing, though. He plays the right game, but he never gets awarded with it. So what's up with that? I'm serious. I hate this. I'm starting to get really frustrated with these seasons. The next season, Nicaragua's going to come on. I don't know if Russell's going to be on it. I highly doubted it. I highly doubted it on Heroes and Villains, but I was shocked. So anything can happen. But I was still mad because you know what? Why don't they award the right player? I swear, Jeff should state that the slogan, except for this season, was Return, Revenge, Redemption. Outwit, outplay, outlast. Not obey, outshun, outcast. So overall, I'm going to rate this season a 3.5 out of 5. It was a fine season. Of course, the wrong person gets awarded. The good people get out early. And overall, it just was an alright season. Now, will I buy it? Probably. But would I recommend it far? I'd recommend it pretty far if you want to see the castmates, but if you're looking to see Tom, Stephanie, and Randy go to the final 3, I think you're going to be pretty damn disappointed. So that's my review of Survivor. So I guess, there's 5 words at the top. And that's exactly what I said when I saw it on the final 3. Russell, Parvati, Sandra, oh my. Thanks for watching the 8th episode of Front Row Steve. I'll see you next week.